to Jurassic Park. Wait, that's not it.
Oh, man. Was that by accident?
Was that by accident?
Oh.
Welcome to the Nerd Informer podcast. It's Wednesday. It's 7 o'clock. We're here to waste your time.
We like
That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do.
This one's about JFK files. I'm just joking. We will be diving into that one day.
I feel like every show should be JFK files, and then we just never talk about them.
Yeah.
We just simply pretend like we're going to.
I think we will start talking about it once we get to see the files that are released that are going to be, they're going to be even blacked out, and we're just going to get a little bit more wordage.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
know. You never know. We might get the whole story.
I don't anticipate very, very good details coming out. It'll be a bunch of redacted black and white with like four words.
Or they don't have any more evidence. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, eventually everything's going to be out that is going to get out.
Mm-hmm. I agree on that.
But we're not doing JFK tonight. We're doing something we've never done before.
No.
Vampires and Dracula.
Why not talk about them? And the story behind Dracula, as in Vlad the Impaler.
Yes.
And there's a lot of things that people don't even know on how it became and what's false and what's true.
I was actually really surprised when I read about Vlad the Impaler. I had a different idea in my head.
Really?
Yeah, and it wasn't what I thought. It kind of was, but there's a lot more to it than I thought.
And did you ever see the movie Dracula Untold, which in my opinion was probably my favorite Dracula movie?
No.
Oh my God, watch that movie tonight if you haven't.
All right, I'll be right back.
Thank you. I mean, it wouldn't be shocking. Dracula Untold was about Vlad the Impaler, and it was such a good movie. It is one of my top 10 favorite movies, for sure.
Joe Tursky, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Joe?
The first reference of vampire go all the way back to Old Russian. It's like in
the 1400s.
No, it was 1047.
Wow,
was the first. And back then they were blamed for like disease.
Okay, yeah, nothing like the story told. Like
because they didn't know anything about bacteria and viruses and stuff like that, so they just said it was vampires.
Imagine the first person to get like monkeypox or like chickenpox. Like, this guy's a freak. Put him out of his misery. Back then, they're like, yeah, we're gonna do it. Like, and then they just pass it along. That's probably like, yeah, how that kind of shit happened.
I don't even know what monkeypox is,
or like smallpox. I mean,
yeah,
like that shit. Like,
I don't think
that shit would suck, dude. Chickenpox sucked.
James Carroll is on with us. What's up,
James? What's up, James?
This ought to get us banned somehow.
All right, let's just end it here.
This is going to get us banned somehow. I know how this is going to go.
We're talking about
this is good.
It's going to go sideways real quick.
Yes, this show is going to be on Patreon soon.
Or World Star. One of the two. It's good to see James here. John Knight said he was going to stop in too. He said, I'm definitely catching you guys live.
Get all the boys together.
But what else was there I can't believe it was that far back. I didn't know it was that far back. I know
go way
1400s
back.
Is when it really started.
I didn't know there was 3 different types of vampires. There's disfigured vampires, also known as Nosferatu.
Yeah, there's a movie that just came out. Yeah. Well, there's a remake of a movie.
Yeah. These have grotesque physical characteristics. Their appearance may be the result of a long lifespan or transformation process itself.
Okay.
The silent film Nosferatu. By F.W. Murnau is a iconic portrayal of that type.
I really wanted to see that in theaters. I think it still is in theaters. I kind of want to go see it like Saturday or something before it's gone, because it was supposed to be a really good movie. It just, I haven't got a chance to see it.
Then they have, I don't know how to say this, the Hampris in Balkan folklore.
And annual.
And annual.
Sound those vowels out, buddy.
There's no vowels in it. The problem.
I'm just joking.
Damn Vulcans.
Um,
Stupid language.
I haven't heard of that.
They are a mythical creature that is a result of a union between a vampire and a human.
Okay.
And then, of course, you have the OG vampires that we all know.
Well,
then there's psychic vampires and hybrid vampires also, which I think fall into one of those three categories.
Anyway. And a lot of people, and there's like people like have diseases that think they are vampires, and they're like, I don't know if you heard about those, where they think they crave blood or they think it does something to their body, and the people that will just like actually ingest blood. And like I was watching I was listening to a documentary today. They're doing it for likes. Like they did tests and like, yeah, this does nothing for you. You're pretty normal. And like they were like not nice about it, the doctors.
Well, no, because people are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to tell these people that you're fucking stupid.
And it's not a bad thing, like to want to like have that be real, but you can't be it because you're not it. You know what I mean? It's like I mean, I watched these like the documentary today. I was at work and I was listening to it.
The Daywalkers. Yeah, you're right.
Yes, exactly.
So even the Bible has mentions of it, not necessarily like of vampires themselves, but of like blood, darkness, immortality. You know, Lilith is a figure that about like it's Adam's first wife, basically, who rebelled against God and Adam.
Okay,
like they make that connection.
But
she was a daywalker too.
I could see it. I can see it. Succubus, another word.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I like the word succubus better, but I'm not saying it's a thing. Yeah, but like how it like for this day and age, what people know is Vlad. Oh, I wouldn't say everyone, but Vlad the Impaler, the Romanian prince that lived in Transylvania until he died there. But I mean, that guy fucking was just a murderer, man. He butchered and killed and boiled people. He did everything, and he would impale people.
Yeah, but so this is what surprised me about it, right?
Yeah,
so he's a 15. See, this is why we can't have James on.
I can't see his comments. Oh, that wasn't very nice.
So it's a 15th century Romanian prince who was the inspiration for the Bram Stoker's Dracula. Born in Transylvania, which is now Romania. Born in 1431. Known for being harsh, brave, and just. So he's.
What's up, Joe Fox?
Hey, Joe. What's up, buddy? He was tutored by the Ottomans in science, philosophy, and the arts. So he was educated for his time. You know, he was pretty educated.
He was raised by the Turks, and he was Romanian.
So he fought against the Ottoman Empire, which was a political and religious enemy, basically of European.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, it was basically the enemy of European Christendom, and he was known for obviously impaling his enemy. But they said he had a rare condition that caused him to shed tears of blood. I mean, that's a cool party trick. I want to learn how to do that.
Can you do it on point, or is it like
I don't know? I mean?
Hold on. It's just like I don't know.
Just walk up and kick him in the nuts and be like, "Oh, is there any blood? Any blood?"
I mean, but like reading about the guy, like he was like a single warrior, man. That guy he would kill.
Oh no, he was a beast for sure.
Everyone, dude. He even killed his wives with like unborn children.
But he's considered like a national hero in Romania.
Yeah.
But the gruesome stories, you know, like he was Vlad the Impaler for a reason.
Yeah.
But but they say that a lot of the things that were written about him were revenge from the Saxons. Like he would, you know, some of it we don't know how true it is because a lot of it was revenge. Just looking with the girl. No, Joe. I don't wanna. I'm scared.
Yeah, but Joe, you're right. Yeah, he would do that. He would impale people that way, or he'd impale them just on their side and watch them suffer for days until they died. And he would just eat dinner right in front of them. Like, what's up? Like, I'm not lying, dude. Look it up. Like, he would have a full course meal just in front of him, watching him suffer.
You want a piece of this pizza? You can't have none.
Yeah, a little bit if you can reach it, buddy. But it's like, imagine being that, like having that mindset back then, dude.
Oh.
No one fucks with you. Now,
Well,
no one would do that. You know
well,
what I mean?
because you're a fucking maniac.
Man, I'm telling
I
you.
love it.
Yeah,
So there were some real cases of people believing that someone was a vampire. In 1656, in Kringa, Croatia, a local villager named Jur Grando died and was said to have become a vampire. He reportedly rose from his grave at night to drink the blood from his victims.
So, oh, sorry, I was fucking caught off guard.
You kind of read the big words or what?
No, what James Carroll said.
Oh,
And I heard about this, and that lady killed. It said like she killed like 700 people.
and bathed in her blood.
Oh yeah, because it made her skin look younger, and she killed like hundreds of people to do that because she noticed it at first when it was on her skin would turn a little whiter.
Well,
And
listen, bro, everybody gotta have good skin. You can hardly blame her for that.
meanwhile, Ian gets off stream. He's in a robe and just gets
Get
right
to the
out.
pool of blood.
Yeah, I can see it. Oh yeah, dude.
Oh man. Then in 1196 in Berwick, England, a wealthy merchant died of the plague and was said to have returned from the grave at night to spread disease.
As in only one night, or is it just multiple nights? Just returns.
Just random nights, I guess. He gets bored and comes up and spreads disease.
You now all have AIDS.
And
I'm sorry. It's just like,
and now you have AIDS.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's one of those. That shit's for life.
But talking about Dracula, so obviously the most popular one is of this era is Bram Stoker's. So he became a vampire after attending a school of black magic and making a deal with the devil, destined to spend eternity gathering souls for the devil. And he had all kinds of cool powers. He had like the ability to change form, control dead people, and control the weather. I'm not sure. Boom, you get the clap.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he knows.
Imagine just walking home from work one night and then bam, you got the clap. Like, wait a minute. I didn't do nothing.
You don't even get to become a vampire. You just get the AIDS.
You just get the clap. Oh man.
But there's like cults out there that people think they're vampires. Even in Florida, there's cults. And have you ever heard of those?
Well, what was it? Megan Fox? Wasn't it like her and Machine Gun Kelly like drank each other's blood, or Billy Bob Thornton, I think it was, like drank each other's blood.
Angelina Jolie.
Oh, is that who it is? Well,
no. First off,
I think you're right. Yeah, she would do that for sure.
Angelina Jolie.
No wife's gonna believe that. You're just walking home and then bam.
Yeah, exactly. You can't. Most times they're thought. What are people
Me for prime minister, I wouldn't mind joining a coalition. I wouldn't either.
I think we would all sign up at that.
I would probably let her drink my blood, and I would probably be cool with that.
Yeah. What was that movie? Something Jennifer's Body.
What is it?
It's the Megan Fox movie. It was like her only movie that she actually was the main actress in it.
Was the I don't know.
She was like an undead. Yeah. It's called
they're coming out with a new Buffy, bro. They're redoing it with Sarah Michelle Gellar.
No way.
I can't fucking wait. I love that show, bro.
Dude,
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I haven't seen that dude in so long. Is it really coming out?
Yeah, they're coming out, but with Sarah Michelle Gellar. I don't know who else is going to be on. If anybody's going to be else there from
Slayer reboot. You're right.
Yeah, no, the 2024
How is
Megan.
She going to be in it? Oh, I guess she does look still similar from when.
Dude, she's still hot.
She hasn't aged really.
Sarah Michelle Gellar is.
They just announced that 2 days ago.
Yeah. I'm all over that.
Oh, Hulu's picking it up.
Does she have the clap? Not yet, but
but she's going to. Trust me, if Ian gets to her. I'm just saying.
She don't have it yet, but there's always tomorrow. There's always that long walk home.
Yeah. No wonder why Ian likes to walk every night. Damn it! I got it again. All right.
Yeah, it was Angelina and Billy Bob Thornton. They would drink vials. They wore them around a necklace or whatever.
Okay, yeah. Well, Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox kind of did the same exact thing.
Tom, what's up, buddy?
What up, Tom? How's it going, dude?
We're just talking about the clap and walking home and
James Carroll's right on that one. I mean, the hair grew a little bit and people dug them up. If you saw his comment.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense, to be honest.
Oh man.
I dig them up the next time and their body's gone.
She's out spreading the clap, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You gotta catch them in the morning when they get back.
Subject matter, yeah.
Subject matter experts.
The poster on my right is actually I don't think I can get in my camera view. It's let's see if I can. I have to move I have two monitors.
Is that the picture of your wife and you? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
That's a picture of Star Wars and AT-AT behind us, and I'm dressed as the Mandalorian. And she got me that for a birthday present, and they actually imposed your face onto it, and it's pretty cool, to be honest. Yeah, it's just like you just send two pictures of your faces and they'll put it on. It's like a Star Wars themed one. It's actually pretty cool. I tried getting it out of my scene,
is it on print or is it
it's painted
canvas or
no, it's painted canvas. It's painted.
Oh,
like you can feel the paint on it. Pretty cool. How they did it. Some guy does it. Oh,
so he actually paints your face and then
well, they take a picture of your face and then they put it like it's got to be a fucking printer that does it on canvas, but
I would think so. Yeah,
you feel it's canvas. Like I can push through this if I want.
Yeah. No, I see it's canvas.
And, yeah, it's pretty fucking cool though. Yeah, I've had that for a couple of years now, and I mean,
I think I remember you told me. I think you remember you told me that
you're getting on the memorabilia of Star Wars. I mean, you just have to have this bad boy VHS set. Who doesn't have one of these? I had to pull it out because we're talking about Star Wars now. I mean, you can't beat it. Dude, that's probably one of the best presents I've ever received.
Yeah, that's a good one. We should do a show about all the shit I have in my background and
dude,
stuff.
I would love to do
on
camera.
You
have no idea the things that I have in front of my wall right now. I get Pokemon. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't?
Big black dildos.
Dude, I have so much. It's not even funny. Yeah, I have a bunch.
We know.
Me and Ian collect toys, dude, and everything, man. I mean, if I just pulled another thing, I mean, I have so many things. I can't even pull them up. Yeah, an MTV Cribs. Yeah, you're gonna have to find the cellar where Ian keeps fucking people. He puts the
don't go downstairs. Don't go downstairs.
Oh my!
See, this is what.
They probably would. That's the sad part.
Just make that your face. Just your shank
was pimp. Oh, VHS.
Yeah, this is what
I have quite a few VHSs, to be honest. I have a lot.
Oh man,
it's where the clap started.
It didn't start there, but it certainly transitioned and kept moving.
Yeah,
I don't know if it started there or not, but
you ever seen 28 Days Later? It's like Ian's apartment. Just saying.
How did this turn into me having to clap?
I see you itching all the time.
I think they have a cure for it now. I could have cured it. I don't know.
I swear I'm not contagious anymore. It's just for life.
No, I think the clap is curable. Hold on, I gotta find out. Oh god,
it probably is. Because Ian does take the medicine. Where
why is that the first thing that pops up in my Google search? I just put ISDA and it's all clap curable.
Oh.
See, it's curable, which is another term for gonorrhea, which is curable sexually transmitted disease. See, I'm good.
Oh yeah,
we're fine.
Yeah, you don't want to see Ian's other half of his room.
You would though. I got a lot of cool shit.
Yeah,
you don't know. You don't know me.
I think
Sharing is caring. Oh,
you don't want to see the stuff Ian has. There's a reason why we don't go to his house anymore.
I got. we tried a couple episodes here, but they wouldn't leave my shit alone.
Well, first off, I would continue to do episodes at your house because it's fun.
It's
Tom, you're dead accurate with that. As in, I can't ever talk about one subject without it going in a completely different way.
Anybody that sees the heading of this show, like, oh, vampires and Dracula, cool, I'm in.
Yeah.
11 seconds later. Anyway, so you had to clap.
We'll be talking about ant farms and how they populate. It'll be anything. It's very random. This show needs to just be called Randomness.
Are we still doing vampires, or are we past that already?
No, we're not past that. Well, we might be at this point. I mean,
I'm gonna try to bring it back.
But I'm saying, yeah, okay, we'll bring it back. We're talking about Vlad the Impaler, but let's go back before that.
I'm gonna try to bring it back to vampires because I'm trying to hide the fact that the clap is. Vampires are typically said to have pale skin and range from grotesque to very beautiful, depending on the tale that you're getting. Better than
I guess it's the time. Like,
I can't.
Okay, we're going to continue the clap. Is that what that was?
Hey, listen, nobody loves garlic like Tyler. This fucking guy is just a garlic king.
Anyone, yeah.
If you eat anything Tyler made, you better like garlic, pal.
Yeah, I'm a garlic fan. Fresh garlic, it's not the same. I'm telling you, it's. Go to the store, get yourself a jar of minced garlic, and go get yourself a clove of garlic, and then taste the difference. You will. It's one of those. I like fresh ingredients. They taste way better, and they taste different.
Also, okay, so there's a belief that if you cut the vampire's head off, like it dies, right? But then you gotta fill the mouth with garlic, and you got to bury the body or burn the body and keep the head, but you got to fill it with garlic.
Do you know how many people probably look crazy back then doing that? Get a clove of garlic. He has a head in his hand, or fucking.
They would have just came to your house because that's where all the fucking garlic is.
Yeah.
A vampire and get herpes. Do you have it for eternity?
I would think so.
Can you get sexually transmitted diseases if you're a vampire? Aren't they self-healing?
Yeah, they are.
God. Garlic flavored condoms.
No, I didn't like that comment, so I didn't say anything about that comment. It's joking. But a lot of the things with the vampires, like now, like they're
not gonna let us do the vampires. We were trying. They're not gonna let us happen. Jesus. I don't know if I can put that one. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna let it go. Yeah. Another frequently cited physical characteristic is the inability to cast reflection or shadow, which often translates into an inability to be photographed or recorded on film, which makes me question vampire movies altogether.
Well, but also, if you go back to the history when vampires were
from a private grower on 2 years ago. Black garlic? I don't think I've ever tried black garlic.
So I've had it. You can actually buy
I'm sure you have. You probably have cases of it.
Dude, I actually have that in they sell it in a powder form or in like a granulated, and I have it in my one of my shelves right now. It's so good. It's a different flavor too. But what I was getting on, a lot of the points with vampires back then, that was all just for movies. Like they can't be seen in the sun. They have no reflection. They have like that was all just make believe. That was never part of like the story of it or what they were. People noticed that was just added later on for movies.
For storytelling purposes. You mean
that was it? Nothing else. Yeah. So if you go through and you look it up, and like and also how they sleep in coffins, that's actually not a real thing. They just added that in movies.
I gotta turn the comments off. Jesus.
Someone wants to get us banned. I probably wouldn't post that.
Oh man, Jesus Christ! See, I told you this is gonna have to go to.
I just turned my comments off because I don't want it on my screen. So it doesn't realize we can get banned for stuff.
Oh god, that's funny.
Yeah. Only one person finding that funny.
Oh no.
But yeah, a lot of those things were just implemented for movies. That was it.
Alpaca wool.
I can't remember the name of it. Really
interesting.
Is it? I wonder if it's just as soft. You know?
Well, probably.
So, did you get some alpaca wool, or was it you've only heard about it?
Now I got to buy some alpaca wool. I'm gonna call an order. They're gonna be, what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, I would probably try it.
I would try it. I don't know what to do with it. Oh boy. Oh, we gotta ring this back in.
That comment.
Oh man. Oh boy. I don't even.
Can we get James here on a podcast?
Oh God, no.
Like it.
All right, I'm gonna let that one go.
Exactly. That one's good.
So the castle that
it's Blaine's Castle or Brand's
Castle, yeah. You can actually go to it, and they do
tours.
Yeah, and weddings and shit. You can get married there and shit. I mean, you got to go to Romania.
I don't believe you, James.
I don't know.
I mean, you could tread on thin ice, and we'll still laugh. But I would totally go to fucking Romania. I want to go to Transylvania. And I want to check that castle out. They do an event just for vampires, like yearly there. I want to check it out.
You know, Queen Elizabeth II was a distant relative to Vlad the Impaler.
I could see it. And how when was she born? When was he born? How far apart was
well, he was born in 1450s.
Yeah. Yep, it was 1450s, right around there.
I know she was old as shit when she died, but she was that old.
No, she was what? She'd have been. I don't know when she was born.
I think she was 100. Didn't she make it to 100?
Yeah,
99 or 99. I think she was 99. I think, wasn't she? I don't remember.
I'm guessing right around there. I'm just
waiting. The real Dracula buried. Vlad the Impaler, also known as Dracula, is said to be buried in the Church of Snagov Monastery on a small island in lake outside of Bucharest.
But he died from getting stabbed in the heart with a fucking. They impaled him in the castle when he was there. Right? Yeah, he died there, but yeah, he's buried.
I don't know where. I don't know if he died in a castle. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah. Actually, I want to look that up because I think I'm right on that.
No, he didn't die in that. He actually never visited that castle. That castle was just the one that they used. I thought. No, that castle was just used as Dracula's castle in the movies. He never actually lived in that castle. He got the clap there when he visited one time, though.
Oh yeah. Oh, I could see that. Everyone's afraid of him, so he's gonna get everything.
It's Brand Castle in Romania.
Yeah, Brand's Castle. That place is massive, dude. That place is massive.
Yeah,
like
it's all
modern now. A little bit.
Yeah, it's all done for tourists now. So like, well, you lost all the cool shit out of it because it was built in 1377. So
yeah, it has like full electricity and. Well, you'd kind of want it that way and like ventilated so you don't like breathe in some.
Well, yeah, because now they'd use it for strictly, tourism and stuff.
I would totally go there, dude. I would totally want to visit that place.
Joe Fox just found James's comment.
James, have you been there? I know your family's can easily.
Oh yeah, he's been over. Yeah, he's been over in like the Germany area and.
Mm-hmm.
Queen Marie of Romania was the castle's most cherished resident. The castle was seized by the communist regime in 1948, then returned to the heirs of Prince Lena of Romania in 2006. The castle was then returned to Archduke Dominic and his sisters in 2009.
Wow. That's
So
recent.
It's back in the family now.
It better be. James got the clap.
James got the clap. Yeah, he went. That's where he went. He probably got it from there.
No, I could see it.
Guys are killing me.
But now, this day and age, you don't hear about anything like that. You know what I mean? As in vampires, you get the, like, I guess you don't, not at all, really. I think
you don't hear about any of the cool, like, Dracula's probably one of the first monsters that you hear of as a child.
Yeah.
Other than like, Godzilla or something, but
and it was really brought up from Vlad the Impaler, just because of how he was as a person. They made him.
Well, that's what Bram Stoker used as his model, or inspiration, if you will. Jesus Christ, these guys are...
Oh man. Tourist clap.
Tourist clap.
Oh, God. He's only joking, Joe.
These guys are doing their thing. I don't know. I can't be involved. I got to be older.
Joe ends up reporting us. No, it's a fun one to talk about though, because of like no one ever I don't really ever hear anyone talk about it. I can watch documentaries on it, but I mean,
no, Joe Tursky gets it. He knows. He's one of us.
He is,
which is not a good thing, Joe, but he's definitely one of us.
Oh, man.
Oh God.
Hey, remember that one time we were supposed to have James on the podcast and he just didn't show up?
It's a good thing now. See, this is why. This is why it's good now. I told you. It's a terrible idea.
People don't forget.
I mean, we'd have to be... Listen, we don't really like edit anything in our shows. It just kind of happens, and whatever's there is there. It would have to be a bunch of beep, 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 beep. It sounded like fucking Morse code.
Oh, yeah. James, we'll have to have you on the podcast one time.
Our last one. That'll be the one we do it.
Yeah.
The last one ever. My first grown-up book was Bram Stoker around maybe 12. Yeah. All right.
Oh, man. That'd be pretty awesome.
Oh, boy.
But no. I do want to see the new vampire movie. And we got Old Guard's coming out too, the new one.
Oh, that movie's so fucking good.
If no one has seen the Joe, it's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Joe, if you haven't seen Old Guard on Netflix,
it's so good.
Give it a watch. You're gonna be impressed by that, how they did that movie. It's only a phone call away, James.
A phone call away, buddy.
I've had to go to Ian's house to plug in an HDMI cord because he didn't know how.
I don't feel like that's an accurate statement.
And also, you can use SteamYard right off your phone. You could do it right on your phone.
Oh, imagine how that would go. I can't imagine anything good coming from that.
No. I'm only joking.
Oh man.
But you could do it from your phone if you wanted to. All you have to do is just click the link that Ian sends, and then you're in.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. StreamYard's easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but watch Old Guard. Old Guard, the new one. There's a new one coming out.
Oh man, I can't.
You have Spider-Man shampoo.
Oh God! See, this is why you got to come on so we can tell that story.
Wait,
it's not the same if I tell it.
I've heard the story.
It's such a great story.
I've heard the story before. I know I have.
I'm gonna tell it. I want to tell it. Behave. Oh man! So James is over at my house for a.
I remember this get together.
A get together. And
we'll call it that.
It was a get together, and
no one was paid yet.
No one was paid. No one was injured. No animals were injured during this event.
I'm just glad I wasn't involved in this. All right.
He had to take a shower because he came to my house right from work, and I gave him Spider-Man shampoo to bathe with.
The fact that you even had.
My mom gets me all that stuff. She got all kinds of Spider-Man.
I mean, I swear to God, you probably have a onesie.
Feecy pajamas, the Spider-Man. I will fucking wear them. Say I won't. I'll wear them on a podcast.
Well, first off, I would wear them. So I'm just saying. Don't do it till I'm on. He doesn't want to talk about it till he's on. Okay. Because that's a story in itself that has to be a Patreon episode.
The stories that we could tell. Oh my God.
Well, that one was fucking. That one I didn't want to be a part of because it might have been a little bit of illegal. So
nothing illegal happens in my house. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Sometimes things happen. That's sort of mean they're illegal.
We'll have to have James. Yeah, we'll have to have James.
Oh, there wasn't a shower curtain either, so we had to do it. He had to take a shower with no shower curtain and Spider-Man shampoo. I do, Joe. I do. I don't know if we can tell these stories here. I mean,
no.
We can, but they gotta be on. They gotta be on Patreon. It's cool. We'll do Patreon story time with the Nerd Informer on Patreon.
We can do that and have James on there because he can say whatever he wants.
Yeah, then you can say whatever you want. That's cool.
Patreon's different, James. You can say whatever you want on Patreon. It doesn't matter, and people pay for it
on purpose.
But I mean, off subject.
Oh boy,
I mean, it's a little bit, but I like it. I do want a refresher on that story. I remember it.
They're making a new Van Helsing too. Did you see that?
Ooh, I didn't see the last one. I don't think. No, did I? I saw the last one. I actually like the Van Helsing movies, like from early 2000s.
The new park at Universal is going to be ridiculous. Dude. They have the whole dark universe, so it's all the Universal monsters, like Wolfman, and I saw that movie this weekend. The new Wolfman, yeah, Swamp Thing.
Well, was that movie good?
No, I mean it wasn't bad. It
wasn't what I thought it was. I heard a lot of bad things about that.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't what I expected. It was. I think it was okay. It was fine. Like I'd probably watch it again, but it wasn't what I expected it to be.
So was it a Universal Picture movie?
Yeah. It'll definitely be a Hollow at Horror Nights next year for sure.
Why wasn't it more promoted? Why wasn't it? That should have been, dude. That right there should have been one of the most badass movies. You know what I mean?
You know what?
Better.
You know what happens is, especially now, because things don't stay in movie theaters very long because they go to streaming.
Yeah.
Like that movie Red One with The Rock, and he was like Santa Claus's bodyguard or whatever.
I don't think I've ever watched that.
That movie was never supposed to be in theaters. It was supposed to go straight to streaming, but they put it in the theaters just for promotion. Like they weren't trying to make any money on it. They were just trying to put it out there so people, some people would see it in the theater. They make a couple bucks or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was really about getting people excited to see it on streaming. So they're not really promoting these movies like they used to because they don't stay in there that long.
Weeks.
Yeah, they're just in and out of theaters so fast.
Well, it's more or less the big budget films. So say they're like Transformers was in there for a long time. Jurassic Park coming up is going to be in there for a long time.
That new Jurassic Park movie looks sick. You sent me the trailer before we came on. Dude, that movie looks so good. And it's got Scarlett Johansson in it.
Yeah. Woo! And she's always one of my favorite actresses on that. It's like she does the badass movies. Like sci-fi. She does Ghost in the Shell and all those.
I can't talk about that. Oh god. No, that movie's gonna be great.
Oh,
and they talked about Jesus Christ. No, we can't. No. You know what?
How about Uncle Fester? Breaking Rings.
You know what? We don't really talk about politics on here, but I'll tell you, Fetterman is one of those guys that I don't know if he was just that way to get elected in that area, but he doesn't seem like the far left nut job that they expected him to be, and that I expected him to be. So anyway, but yeah, I digress.
We'd have to do a Patreon on that. But yeah, I mean,
the real Dracula. Where is that? Oh man, I found the
James can't get what you already have. Joe, I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I?
Oh, man. These two idiots are going to go at it all night. That's not much.
It'd be fun. Even when we sign off, we still see in the comments.
The comments are going to be going.
Like, let it rest.
Oh, I started watching Urban Legend. It's a series now.
I've seen it.
I think it's on Hulu or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's new, but they have just a bunch of different.
It's
Urban
not
Legends.
that new. I've seen it in there for a long time.
Really? Because
yeah, it's been over a year and a half.
Let me see when it came out.
Unless there's a new one. No, it was like 2 years ago, probably.
No.
I'm patient zero the clap.
Yeah. Urban Legend.
I bet it's all you guys.
Yeah, 2022 it came out.
Yeah, no, 2 years ago. Yeah, I was almost 3. I watched it when it came out.
It's gory as shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I like horror, but I don't like gore. Like, gore is not. I'm not a big fan of gore. Like, gore is not really my thing.
That's why I didn't go see that movie that everyone wanted, the Terrifiers. I don't really care for the gore.
No, I didn't watch that one either.
Because it's really fucking gory.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like House of a Thousand Corpses and all that shit. They're all like
I like
super
that.
gory.
It's not as gory, but I mean, there's gore in it. But
no, the first episode of Urban Legends, the one that I watched the other night, was.
What was it on?
I think it's Amazon.
No, I meant like, what was the episode about?
Oh, this group of people that were doing like a what do they call it when they do like deaths online? Like you can pay people to be killed or whatever.
Okay. Oh yeah.
There's a name for it.
I didn't know there was a name specific.
Snuff films.
Oh,
but it was fake. Like it was fake. It was bullshit. You know what I mean? And then like somebody found out about it, and then they turned it into like a real snuff film. And then they were like really killing people. But the way they were killing people was like 88 knife stabs and shit, just arrows right through your eyeball. Like it was intense. You know what I mean? Some people like that shit. I don't know. I don't really. I'm not big.
Can you sign up for someone? Ian Hurley. You're in a room just like this.
Just pick him up. It's fine. You know? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. All right. I don't know. I can't pay attention to that anymore.
Oh, that's horrible.
I gotta let these two idiots do their thing without me.
That last comment.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh god, it's killing me.
It's not a good look.
No, it's not.
No.
It's funny, but it's not a good look.
Not a good look.
Oh man.
Not gonna lie.
I've been waiting to do this vampire episode for a while, and I'm glad we finally got
There's more people like now today that still like believe they are, and they're in cults that they are. In Florida, there's one that like not too far off, not too long ago, where a guy killed his girlfriend's parents and claimed that he was a vampire and he had to do it.
I mean, obviously people like that are fucking nuts, right? But
well, there's an actual disease for it now.
What goes through? Well, they got a disease. They label everything as fucking some actual disease. Well, you know what I mean? But
there is, and well, to a point.
It's weird because like people, the way I question people's beliefs when it comes to things like.
Oh, thank you, Tom. We're getting back on subject too. So.
Oh, Creole culture, really? Yeah, no, Creole culture is. But they're big on the undead. and zombie type stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's necessarily vampire. I guess it's probably
it's kind of in the same realm.
Close to like vampire stuff, but they're very very much undead stuff and zombies and stuff like that. You go to New Orleans, man. Every other there's a store on every corner, man, that has some sort of zombie voodoo,
vampire. Like, yeah, well, definitely voodoo.
Well, Joe, you're right. You know what I mean? Like and I think about that too when I'm looking into like conspiracy theories and stuff. All these conspiracy theories and even stories like this, they all come from somewhere, and they all come from like a grain of truth. You know what I mean? Like,
unless
the details maybe
ayahuasca and they were Indians, and then they had these stories.
There's probably a lot of that too. I don't know. We haven't tried ayahuasca yet, but we're going to.
We're going to.
Yeah, werewolves also.
Oh yeah.
I've always wanted to get somebody that. Yeah, black magic's big. It's huge down. Yeah. It's an interesting place, man. If you've never visited New Orleans, it's a little smelly, so you can't.
It just smells like hot pee.
It does. I swear to God, it does. I swear to God, it does.
I'm not saying everyone there does. I'm
not saying the people do. I'm just saying. But yeah, and the problem is most of the restaurants are like opened, like air. So
when you breathe in, you're probably breathing in fecal matter.
Stuff to eat.
I didn't mean it like that.
Well, how else could you have meant it?
Yeah, that sounded pretty bad. But I'm just saying, like, moisture, it's very humid, and you're like this, like, oh man, that tastes really weird. Just your glass tastes like it.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. Like, where do you draw the line? It's like, okay, well,
thank you, Joe. I agree.
I think everything.
It smells like Ian's house.
I couldn't try ayahuasca. I have addictive personalities. Me and Tom and Tyler have been talking about it forever, Joe. Trying to do a
I'm not gonna die. Trip. A part of you will, but a part of you will be reborn. Trust me.
There's a strong desire for us to. Well, I don't know about Tyler, but I think me and Tom.
No, I would do it. I'd be no, dude. I'm going to be that guy. I would do it too.
I think we were all down to take an ayahuasca trip and see.
I would want to do it on the spiritual side where I'd have to go do like a shaman that does that shit.
I
want to be like, hey, let's all take it in the woods and see what happens. You know what I mean? It's not one of those.
Why not our pants down?
But like they do like those things like I've seen like in the Amazon, dude, if you can make it up the river and like you've seen those stories, like they'll blow that shit up your nose. Like they're not like they're aggressive with it.
I'd want to do it in like the desert, you know what I mean? Like stereotypically do it, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what would happen, and I'd hate to be like running around town with full of ayahuasca, and I can't imagine that would be good for me.
I don't think it's an addictive thing. I think it's an addictive and you like the way you felt when you were in that headspace, but not like addictive, like where it's like crack. You know what I mean?
It's used to stop addictions. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's a new awakening. You can really say.
Well, what happens if you take it and have a bad trip, and now you're like hooked on something that you never tried? You just wake. You come back from your trip, and you're just addicted to crack. Just, I think I took too much.
I don't think that's what happens, buddy. I mean, I really think that after taking that, you'll have a different outlook on life.
I was there after the hurricanes, James, and it was not.
No, did it wash it away, or did it bring it in?
Oh man, that would be so disappointing if we took it all and nothing happened.
Oh man,
I could smoke all the weed in the world and not get high. I don't know what it is. I've tried gummies just to go to sleep.
Gummies won't do it. You have your kidneys are fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know. I would be afraid that maybe I couldn't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't do anything. But yeah, I could smoke a pound of weed, bro, and probably not even. I don't know. I just it's never worked on me. I've never been a fan of it. I've tried it. It just never does anything for me. I don't get the sensation that all these other people get.
See, I like it, but it also makes me paranoid, so I don't like it for that reason. It's weird.
I got a friend of mine. We were out at the Redneck Yacht Club. It's like a 4-wheeler event. You go out and you ride your 4-wheelers around mud holes and big trucks and stuff like that. And he got like the
I have mine, and it's like I don't even use it. Ask Ian. I don't even.
The med cards,
dude. I have mine, and I've had it for like a year, dude. I don't even go to the dispensary. I
So
don't even.
I'm out with my buddy, and everybody smoked a bunch of weed or whatever, and we go to take off, and he's like seriously freaking out, dude. He's seriously like freaking out,
like paranoid.
His girlfriend was driving at the time, and she was driving like we were just pulling out of camp, like where we all camped.
Okay.
And he's like, slow down. He's doing like 5 miles an hour.
Oh.
But she's like, I can't go any slower. Like, this is it. But he just gets super paranoid on it. And I don't know. It just doesn't do anything.
Do crystal method, you'll be fine. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's one way. I don't think I'm going to do crystal meth.
Never.
I don't think I'm going to try that.
The best one was shrooms, dude. That was an experience in my life.
Shrooms was a different experience for me, for sure.
It makes you think differently on life, dude. Ever since I took it. No, but I took a lot of shrooms, not just like once or twice.
Yeah, no. My first job was at Wendy's, and I worked the grill and like the sandwich making station. And at lunch, our breaks, we would go out, and there was a cow field behind our restaurant, like right up the street. We would go and we would literally get shrooms and just eat them and go back to work and just trip the whole time we were making sandwiches and shit. It was and I was seeing unicorns.
I mean,
that wasn't a unicorn you were seeing, Joe.
No. That was the devil's dick.
It was probably John's little dog running around with a hat on that he made him. You remember Smokey? Oh, I know you remember Smokey. Oh, that's an inside thing with Joe. Me and Joe.
I've never done acid. Never done it.
Throwing shrooms on a bacon. I wouldn't.
I'm
not wasting my shroom, bro. Nah.
No, the customers ate it.
Make a mushroom Swiss burger or whatever and put shrooms on it.
Horrible.
This is a great burger. And I can see colors.
Meanwhile, you're having a heart attack from the burger you just ate while tripping.
Oh man.
Worst. That'd be the worst.
Yeah, that one
I've never experienced it.
I've had some I did that and went to the
planetarium
laser light show.
Pink Floyd.
The Floyd laser light show, man. You go and you do like acid or shrooms or something. You'd go there and just, oh man, that was a whole different world. Dude, right there.
Did they play the whole album of The Wall? Like,
it was The Wall. Yep, it's always The Wall, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I love that. Florida roulette.
Yeah. I mean,
I can see it.
Welcome to Florida.
But you're not far off.
No, you're not really.
But
honestly, you're not. We had some good. We did shrooms one time. I think I told you this story. We did shrooms one time with one of my friends, and we were in high school.
Oh, I know this story.
And we got so messed up. Like my friend starts freaking out, and he's like, "Dude, you got to call my mom." Like I'm freaking out, and I'm like, and we're all like, "We can't call your mom, bro. Like that's never gonna happen. Like you're either gonna die on or whatever."
And you're just like, "I'm not calling her."
Dude, and so finally he's like, all right, well, take me to the hospital then. I'm like, well, I guess we can take you to the hospital. So we all get in my buddy's little tiny car. There's 4 of us. We drive to the hospital, pull up to like the emergency room door where you get out and go in. And no one said anything. No one said a word to each other. We just sat there until the sun came up. And then my buddy's like, all right, everybody good? And he's like, yeah, we're good. And then we just started the car and drove home like nothing ever happened. We never talked about it again. It was just one of those.
Later that week, he died, though. Yeah. It's one of those.
No, I watched him talk to like a fire extinguisher on a nightstand for, I don't know, probably 20 minutes.
Dude, I had a crazy one.
Deep fried bug army.
Yeah, I saw the deep fried. That's why I was laughing in the beginning. It's fucking horrible.
Bug army. Oh man.
That's exactly it. Exactly.
Hey, next week we got a really cool
Yeah.
episode. Brandon Moreau's joining us. He does documentaries and stuff.
I'm gonna ask him if he has a clap.
Yeah. James, you're not allowed on this one because I got these halfway serious. The NASA scientist one, you're definitely not allowed. I gotta block you from that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be. That one's gonna be a great one. But the one
imagine us talking to a NASA scientist, and for us, it's gonna be like, wow, she's really smart. And to her, she's gonna be like, you guys are a couple of monkeys.
First question you need to ask: what if you get herpes in space?
Can you get to clap in space?
Can they send you medicine? No. But next week is going to be good. You can go ahead and explain it because we kind of got sidetracked. But that one's going to be a great episode.
Yeah. So this cat does documentaries and stuff, and he's actually got
legit documentaries.
Yeah. He's actually got a major one coming out on one of the major streaming networks. I don't know if we can talk about it yet, and it's for he does all kinds of I mean, just the night. What's it? Night.
It was
Night Strangler or whatever.
No, it was God, fuck.
Which one was it?
I can't think of it off the top of my head, but it was the guy in California, right?
Yeah.
Night Stalker.
The Night Stalker, yeah.
That's what it was.
So he's doing one now. He's like halfway in the middle of, and then that one is going to actually be on one of the major streaming services. So he's going to tell us all about that next week, and then the following week we're going to do Dr. Tanya Rogers. She is the NASA scientist, and hopefully we can keep it together through that.
I mean, I'll dress in a business suit if I need to. Fucking love this podcast. We love you too, Joe.
Oh man.
If y'all so smart, how come you can't get them people back down? Wait, what are you talking about?
NASA. The people that are stuck up there.
Well, she is definitely not joining our podcast now.
Oh, canceled last minute.
I gotta say that.
If she wants a sample of our podcast, I'm not sending her this one.
So in the behind my heading, I'm gonna put NASA abbreviation, say not a space agent.
Yeah.
And see how she takes it. No, I'm not gonna do that. But you're right though. How are those people still there? You got different countries that would probably intervene if they can get up there and get them out. Why haven't they done it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why? What's stopping them from doing it? Did you know or no?
Like
the real reason why.
Well, Boeing was supposed to get them down, and their shit fucked up, so they couldn't.
I would not trust that to bring me down.
No. So
I mean,
that's not
bring
that's
me down
not
to the ground. Yeah, that's another story. But
that's definitely not my re-entry plan. So I guess Elon Musk is trying to do it. He's going to send a craft up to get them. Is the plan? They're figuring all the details out. I think this month he's talking about doing it.
But I think I'm imagining James saying, "Oh, if you read James's comment, is just something that you shouldn't say out loud."
Oh man.
Yes.
This is what I'm talking about, Tom. Oh man. Well, listen. Listen. It's a free podcast. You came to me. I don't know what to tell you.
First off, we don't know James Carroll.
I mean,
I'm just joking.
I mean, I'm glad you came to me, but you found us. We didn't come to you.
So how do they not go absolutely insane? I'm serious. Dude, you're telling me, man. Dude,
I'm working on a harp, Joe. We're gonna do it. I want to do one.
On harp? Oh yeah, dude. I would totally do one on that.
Yeah, I'm working on one. I don't know how they go insane. I mean, I think there's 6 or 8 people up there at all times in the space station.
Right now, there's only 2, right?
No, there's more. There's like.
Are they just on their? Are they just on their like? They're the ones that get cycled out to go back.
Yeah.
Okay.
But their cycle got fucked up and they weren't able to get back.
Yeah.
So there's other countries that send people up. And
I would open the first door I see. I don't think you could with the pressure, right?
Why did you start them satellite fires again?
Oh my god.
Listen, the odds are once we're done with this interview with her, she's not gonna come back on again.
I have blue tarp on my roof.
Can't burn my house down. I have a blue tarp on my roof.
No one's burning mine down.
It is the dumbest. That's the dumbest conspiracy theory I've ever heard of.
Yeah, same here, dude. In Hawaii, that was the stupidest thing, dude. Every single one of them, and the NASA astronauts all have like marks right here, all over their mouth, all 8 of them. You just see at night, Ian's coughing and everything. They all
come down with herpes.
That episode of South Park when the person that have herpes comes in and just starts coughing and like rubbing.
Oh my god!
Have you seen that episode? Everyone gets herpes. It's one of the best episodes. Dude.
Oh man, this is.
Oh, dude, their body's gonna be in bad shape. Yeah, they're gonna be very weak. They grow, their bones shrink when they're up there, right? Their muscle shrinks.
So, they lose all kinds of like. I guess they lose some bone density too if you're
and sometimes they can't even walk when they get out. Like,
they stretch you off. If you've been up there for a long time, they stretch you off of them. And
why can't we nuke a hurricane? I know, right?
These are the hard hitting questions that we're gonna ask her. She's gonna be like, "Ooh, my internet went out. Click, bye."
Yeah,
I'm like, wait a minute.
Not even nuke the hurricane. Well, the thing is, the heat would bring more power to the hurricane because of the heat. You'd want it to be cold, so you'd want to. You would literally want to fucking.
I don't know. I think a nuke would probably disrupt it enough.
It would disrupt it, but also the heat. You're right. It'd probably disrupt that. Yeah, but if you do like CO2 bombs. You want you know what I mean? I don't know how that would be to the atmosphere, but probably can't be that damaging.
I think that's what we're trying to get out of the atmosphere.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But I'm saying like something really fucking cold would calm those waters. Yep.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Everyone would die from fallout. Well, I wouldn't nuke it right over. Nuke it right over Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, there's people that would vote for that, I'm sure. I mean,
I
live here. I get it.
Everyone died from fallout, yeah.
I would definitely get it. Oh, man. Oh, this is a fun episode.
It was everything but nothing. So it was nice.
Well, listen. I don't know what you want to tell you.
Don't worry.
Not every show can be a winner. You know what I
mean? Don't worry. I'll tune in next week in the comments for you when you're on. So we'll see how that one goes.
Not everyone can be a winner. What do you want me to tell you?
Me and James will go back and forth with Joe and Tom.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm going to drop some real words.
All right, boys. I'm done. I've had enough. It's 8 o'clock. My sentence is done.
Yeah.
I've had enough of you all. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, James, for stopping by and doing the things that you do.
Watch the documentary of
that only you can do. Of Bikini Auto.
We all just got on the FBI watch list. That.
Hold on, someone's knocking at my door. Why are there black SUVs in front of my house?
Everybody freeze! One of those.
Oh man, you guys are too much. All right,
next week.
All right, we're having a guest next week, so that'll be a good time. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm sure it'll go off the rails because why wouldn't it?
Well, I'm gonna ask
Joe Fox. Thanks for stopping by. Turkey, miss you, buddy. We'll be in touch.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask the new guy if he's started on JFK's files. We start him on it. I'm just joking.
I think James and Joe just made friends. Now they'll be connecting all the time, and you're made for each other. You're made for each other.
Yeah, if you guys can dish it out, you guys will love each
other. Yeah.
Well, that's
all right, boys. Everyone, thanks for joining us. We're done. We're gonna try this mess again next week. And
yeah.
All right. Later.
I'll check it out, James. I'm gonna look it up.
See you, folk.
See you guys. Mm-hmm.